What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, May 14th, 2019, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Doris Day, the Hollywood screen legend, singer, and animal welfare advocate, died Monday at the age of 97. Her Doris Day Animal Foundation confirmed the star's death at her Carmel Valley, California home. Day, who turned 97 in April, had recently contracted pneumonia. She was surrounded by close friends at the time of her death. Day, whose singing career included hits such as Sentimental Journey and Que Sera Sera from the movie The Man Who Knew Too Much, also starred in films such as Calamity Jane, Pillow Talk, Love Me or Leave Me, The Pajama Game, Please Don't Eat the Daisies, Lover Come Back, and The Winning Team, alongside former Ronald Reagan, who went on to become President of the United States. The actress headlined the Doris Day Show on CBS, which ran for 5 seasons from 1968 to 1973. She was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2004, a Grammy for Lifetime Achievement in 2008, and the Career Achievement Award from the Los Angeles Film Critics Association in 2011. Day founded the Doris Day Animal Foundation in 1978 to help fight animals testing and to advocate for spaying and neutering. Her Spay Day program turned into World Spay Day, which takes place every year on the last Tuesday of February. The event helped provide free or reduced cost spay to neuter surgeries for animals in 75 countries. Day was 97. Fox has released a new Dark Phoenix featurette that looks back on the legacy of the X-Men film series with old and new stars including Hugh Jackman, who played Wolverine, and Sophie Turner, who played Jean Grey. The clip released on Monday also features interview footage of Michael Fassbender as a young Magneto, Patrick Stewart as Professor X, Halle Berry as Storm, James McAvoy as young Professor X, and Nicholas Hoult as young Beast. Jackman said about the original film that kicked off the franchise off in 2000, the very first X-Men changed comic book movies. Beyond the fantasy of these characters, there is something intrinsically human about them. Turner says it's just really exciting to be part of something that people have loved for generations. The featurette ended by announcing that tickets for Dark Phoenix are on sale now. The film, which will follow Jean Grey's transformation to the old powerful Phoenix and her battles with the X-Men, is set to arrive in theaters on June 7th. The stars of HBO's Veep, including Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Tony Hill, bid farewell to the series on social media following the airing of its final episode. Veep, a political comedy, follows the career of Selena Meyer, Louis-Dreyfus, who serves as both the vice president and later the president of the United States. The 7th and final season, which concludes on Sunday, featured Meyer running for president once again. Louis-Dreyfus said on Instagram, alongside a photo of herself in the cast, "Nothing but gratitude and love for these fine at Veep HBO folks, pictured here and also not. This has been the ride of a lifetime. Thank you at HBO for the love and support and support and support." Hale, who portrayed Gary Walsh on Twitter, said alongside a cast photo, "For 8 years I've had the gift of working with these wonderful folks. Not only am I so grateful for this job, but even more grateful to have worked with people who are kind and giving, because that's the stuff that matters. Thank you all who have watched and allowed us to keep doing it." Anna Chumsley, who portrays Amy Bruckheimer, said on Twitter, "Thank you at Veep HBO and all of the several hundred people who have made a show for changing my life. #Veep finale." Reed Scott, who portrays Dan Egan, said on Twitter, 7 seasons over 8 years. This has been the job of my dreams. Thank you all who have watched our despicable band of bozos from the very beginning. With much love, that's a wrap at Veep HBO, #Veep. Sam Richardson, who portrayed Richard Splett, said on Twitter, "Tonight was the last Veep. I just wanted to say that it's been a tremendous joy to get to be a part of something as wonderful as this. It's changed my life, and I will miss everyone and every single thing about it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, #Veep. Timothy Simmons, who portrays Jonah Ryan, said on Twitter, thanking series creator Armando Iannucci, Louis Dreyfus, and executive producer Dave Mandel. Thank you at A. Iannucci for your creation. Thank you to at official JLD for being a peerless leader for our show. And thank you at David H. Mandel for shepherding us through the end. It has been a joy, top to bottom, and has changed my life. Game of Thrones is giving fans a glimpse of its series finale. The HBO series released a short trailer Sunday following Season 8, Episode 5, its penultimate episode. The preview shows Jon Snow, played by Kit Harington, Davos Seaworth, played by Liam Cunningham, Tyrion Lannister, played by Peter Dinklage, and Arya Stark, played by Maisie Williams, walking the ruins of King's Landing following Daenerys Targaryen, played by Emilia Clarke's attack. The trailer ends with Dany's remaining Dothraki cheering and the Queen emerging on a platform with her unsullied arranged before her. Sunday's episode, The Bells, showed Dany destroying King's Landing using her dragon fire. Jaime Lannister, played by Nicholas Costo-Radu, Cersei Lannister, played by Lena Headey, and Gregor Clegane, Habor Julius Bjornsson, a.k.a. The Mountain, were among those to die during the battle. Game of Thrones is in the midst of its 8th and final season. The show will air its final episode on Sunday. Empire will end after a 6th and final season on Fox. Variety confirmed Monday the musical drama starring Terrence Howard and Taraji P. Henson will come to a close after season 6. Fox Entertainment CEO Charlie Collier said, "We're turning the final season into a television event." Deadline reported season 6 will consist of 20 episodes. Collier says there are no plans for Jussie Smollett to return as Jamal Lyon in the final season. He said, "There's an option to have Jussie in the series, but we have no plans for that," adding the writers haven't started work. News of Empire's cancellation just comes after 2 weeks after Fox renewed the series for season 6. Fox also said at the time there were no plans to bring Smollett back. Smollett was accused in February of staging a hate crime assault on himself. Prosecutors ultimately dropped the case, and Smollett maintained he was a victim of an attack. Empire was created by Lee Daniels and Danny Strong. Fox also canceled Daniels' show Star last week after 3 seasons. Rob Lowe has been tapped to star in a new spinoff of 911 on Fox titled 911 Lone Star. The new series, which will arrive during the 2019-2020 television season, will follow a New York cop portrayed by Lowe who relocates to Austin, Texas with his son, where he'll be balancing his job with his personal life. Lone Star hails from Maya Murphy and Brad Falchuk, who are creators and serves as executive producers alongside Tim Minear and Lowe. Lowe said in a statement, "Ryan Murphy, Brad Falchuk, and Tim Minear's ability to make smart, unique, great television is a match. I'm elated to join this team." The original 911 launched on Fox in 2018 and follows the experience of police officers, firefighters, and emergency operators. Lowe was last seen in CBS's Code Black, which was canceled after 3 seasons in May of 2018. Netflix is giving fans a new glimpse of Renee Zellweger's in What If. The streaming service released a new trailer Monday featuring the 50-year-old actress as mysterious investment guru Annie Montgomery. The preview shows Annie presenting a young couple played by Jane Levy and Blake Jenner with hard choices in their quest to get ahead. Annie tells the pair their greatest desire requires sacrifice. Annie says, "You must be willing to make the hardest choice, do the unpleasant things, risk your most valuable assets, because nothing's worthwhile is never achieved without sacrifice." Netflix also released a first-look photo of Zellweger and Gabriel Mann, who plays Gage Scott. The picture shows the pair smiling at each other during a fencing match. The post reads, "At Revenge alum at Gabriel Mann reunites with creator Mike Kelly on at what_if first look." What If is a trilogy anthology series created by Revenge creator Mike Kelly. Netflix described the teaser trailer in April, describing the show as a dark and twisty new series. USA Network has announced plans to reboot the reality competition series The Biggest Loser and will premiere a new season in 2020. The new 10-episode Biggest Loser will feature a new team of experts as they help men and women lose weight and improve their overall being while competing against each other. The experts will include a trainer, chef, and a life coach that will be announced at a later date. President of Entertainment Network, USA Network, and Sci-Fi Chris McCumber said in a statement, "We're reimagining The Biggest Loser for today's audience, providing a new holistic 360-degree look at wellness while retaining the franchise's competition format and legendary jaw-dropping moments. The Biggest Loser will be the latest reality series on USA alongside Chris Lee Knows Best. It's a spinoff of Grown Up Chris Lee, WWE's Ms. and Mrs. and Temptation Island. The Biggest Loser ran for 17 seasons on NBC, starting in 2004. The series featured trainer Jillian Michaels, trainer Bob Harper, and host Allison Sweeney. Kathie Lee Gifford is celebrating her son's engagement to his girlfriend. The 65-year-old television personality took to Instagram Sunday on Mother's Day after her son Cody Gifford proposed to Erica Brown. Gifford shared a photo of Cody, 29, kissing and embracing Brown after popping the question. She voiced her excitement for the couple in the caption. The star wrote, "My son is engaged and I couldn't be happier for him and Miss America Brown." Brown announced the news in a post Saturday on her own account. She wrote, "Ring around the rosy, hashtag the best gift, and hashtag it's love is the greatest gift," referencing to Cody's last name and Gifford's wine, Gift. Gifford's daughter, Kathie Gifford, today's host, Jenna Bush Hager, actress Chrissy Metz, and journalist Lauren Shuggs were among those to congratulate Cody and Brown on their engagement. Kathie wrote on Saturday on Instagram, "So excited for what God has in store for these two. The most excited to be welcoming my already sister at Miss America Brown into the craziness." Hager wrote on Sunday in the comments of Gifford's post, "This is the best." People says Cody and Brown have been dating since 2013. Brown is an actress who has appeared in the television series Dexter, Hawaii Five-0, and Henry Danger. Gifford left Today in April after 11 seasons and years as host. She reflected ahead of her final episode, saying she was so grateful to the show's fans, cast, and crew. Prosecutors in Massachusetts recommended a 4-month prison sentence for actress Felicity Huffman on Monday after she formally entered her guilty plea in a college admissions scandal, court documents indicated. Appearing in a federal court, Huffman pleaded guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to commit mail fraud and honest service mail fraud. She was accused of agreeing to pay William Rigg Singer, the accused mastermind of the scheme, thousands of dollars to help her daughter with her college admissions process. Assistant U.S. Attorney Eric Rosen recommended the 4-month sentence, which was scheduled to be handed down September 13th. Court documents filed in April indicate that the Desperate Housewives star and 13 other defendants in the scheme plan to plead guilty. The document said Huffman paid Singer $15,000 to get her daughter more time to take her SAT tests. The actor's husband, William H. Macy, was not charged in the scheme. In a statement released in April, Huffman said that she had, quote, "deep regrets and shame over her actions, and she plans to accept responsibility for her crime." She says, "I am ashamed of the pain I have caused my daughter, my friends, my family, my colleagues, and the education community. I want to apologize to them, and especially I want to apologize to the students who work hard every day to get into college, and to the parents who make their tremendous sacrifices to support their children and do honestly." Huffman said she's betrayed her daughter, who had no knowledge of the scheme. Huffman says, "This transgression towards her and the public I will carry for the rest of my life. My desire to help my daughter is no excuse to break the law or engage in dishonesty." Huffman was one of the 50 people implicated in the scheme dubbed Varsity Blues, in which prospective students paid for unlawful help with standardized tests or paid bribes to be designated as student athletes for sports they didn't play. Among the accused was another actress, Lori Loughlin, who allegedly paid $500,000 to help her 2 daughters gain acceptance to the University of Southern California through its rowing team. Loughlin and her husband, Massimo Giannulli, pleaded not guilty in April. They each face up to 20 years in prison. Grammy-winning singer Chris Stapleton is a dad of 5. The 41-year-old country star recently welcomed his 5th child with his wife, Morgan Stapleton. Morgan shared the news in an Instagram post Sunday on Mother's Day. She posted a photo of the newborn holding onto her finger, but did not announce the infant's name or sex. She wrote, "The most perfect Mother's Day I wish all you mamas the happiest of days today. Margot Prince, Lucy Silvas, Liz Rosie, Creek Harris, and Rita Wilson were among those to congratulate the couple in the comments. Price wrote, "You're a super mama. Send all 7 of you love today." Rose wrote, "Congratulations, Morgan. Happy Mother's Day." Stapleton and Morgan are also parents to 3 sons, including twin boys born in April 2018 and 1 daughter. The couple married in May 2007 and discussed their working relationship with the New York Times in April 2017. Stapleton says, "We are married, so we hold each other accountable. We kind of lift each other up on bad nights, kind of give each other a wink when we screw up or do something funny." Morgan added, "As much as I can talk about him being a comfort to me, I think in that way I also am a comfort to him. We can look at each other and know, okay, I got you." Stapleton is known for the singles Traveler, Broken Halos, and Millionaire. He last released the album From a View Volume 2 in December. Latin music superstar J Balvin has announced a new 25-city North American fall tour. The Acariosos tour is set to kick off August 30th at the Coliseo de Puerto Rico in San Juan before heading over to the Infinite Energy Center in Atlanta on September 11th. The tour will end on October 26th at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Balvin will also be performing in cities such as Miami, Detroit, Toronto, Boston, New York, Phoenix, and Las Vegas. Tickets go on sale for the general public on Friday at 10 a.m. local time through Ticketmaster. Balvin will be joined on the tour by special guests Liano and Elado Quirion. Balvin made headlines in February when he won big at the 2019 Premio Los Nuestros Awards, taking home Artist of the Year for the 3rd consecutive time. Rapper Logic has announced a new North American fall tour in support of his recently released 5th studio album titled Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. The tour is set to kick off October 5th at the Doug Mitchell Thunderbird Sports Center in Vancouver before wrapping up on November 16th at the Coliseum in Alliant Energy Center in Madison, Wisconsin. Logic will also be performing in cities such as Portland, Seattle, Los Angeles, Denver, Dallas, Miami, Atlanta, Philadelphia, New York, Cleveland, Toronto, and Chicago, among others. Tickets go on sale for the general public starting on Friday at 10 a.m. local time through Ticketmaster. Logic will be joined by special guests JID and YBN Coordinate. Confessions of a Dangerous Mind was released last Friday and featured the track Homicide featuring Eminem. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, May 14th, 2019. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.